a spirit session, trying to trying to kind of, like to call all the spirits from beyond, from the afterlife. Okay, so Claudia, good afternoon, Claudia and Laura. Today we are going to have our CIPAS number 3, and we are going to focus our attention on speaking and pronunciation. So the activities that are planned are just for you to practice and to have the chance of improve your speaking skill a little bit. Okay, so I have designed this plan. First of all, we're going to have an icebreaker, or an activity where you are going to speak in 1 minute, answering 5 questions. Then we're going to have some questions about your favorite music. Then we're going to have a pronunciation topic, which is minimal pairs. And we are going to try to say it aloud, some tongue twisters. And finally, we are going to have like some debating or debates about controversial and interesting stuff. But don't worry, it's not difficult. It's not something challenging. It's only for you to practice and to feel comfortable. The topics are very, very easy. Okay. Hello, Carla. Well, welcome. How are you, Carla? Carla, we are going to be speaking today, so I appreciate that you can turn on your microphone whenever you need it to participate, okay? Because that is the intention, to practice speaking today as much as possible, okay? So, Claudia and Carla, first of all, we are going to have this activity, which is called 1 minute, 5 questions. And it's very simple. What you have to do is name a specific number of words in each category that I'm going to present. And, well, in this case, any of you who wants to participate are going to say the words corresponding to the category that is being presented. Okay, so for example, the first category is mention 3 extreme sports. What sports are extreme, or which ones come to your mind? For example, let's say surfing. Yes, that can be one. And number 2, which one? Which sport comes to your mind when you think about extreme sports? Maybe skate, yes, and snowboarding. Yeah, I think of these 3 extreme sports. Yeah. So the intention now, ladies, is that you participate in the following categories that I'm about to present. The questions are very, very easy, so relaxed. Okay? So mention one word or one thing that you can use water for. What can you use water for? Claudia or Carla? Because Laura is busy. Claudia, go ahead. Go.
You can use water for dish
For
dishes,
washing.
the dishes, washing the dishes, and washing the car.
And washing
Mm,
yourself, no?
yeah.
Yes. Okay, take a bath. Okay, very good. Yes. Carla, do you want to participate? Well, Carla is going to participate in the next one. Remember, don't be shy. There are not correct answers. Just try to participate. Now, mention 2 words that begin with the prefix sun. And you cannot say the sun. Okay, Claudia, go.
Sunrise. Sunflower.
Okay, that is 2. And sunset, no? 1 extra.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3. 3 things that are naturally red. 3 things. Claudia, it's you because Carla left. Okay. Yes, Claudia?
Roses.
1.
Um,
What else?
Red card.
That is not naturally red. Think about something natural. Probably fruits, animals that are animals, red
Apple.
animals. Okay, yeah. Any other?
Watermelon.
Okay. Well, that is kind of pinkish, no? A little bit. It's like pink.
No. No.
Okay, okay, let's accept it. I was looking at this body lotion and I was just like, this is red, but this is not naturally red because this is plastic, so it's not natural. Okay, very good. And number 4, 4 things that you can eat for breakfast. Claudia, go.
You can eat for breakfast eggs,
Mm-hmm. That is 1.
bread,
Bread. Okay, bread.
bread,
3.
milk,
Milk. 4. One more.
mm, cheese.
Cheese. Okay. Cheese, but only cheese or maybe cheese in a sandwich? Or you eat cheese alone, only cheese?
No.
Because, well, for example, here, well, I don't know, you live in the coast, no? In, I don't know where. Where do you live?
I live in Cerete, Córdoba.
Okay, yes, I knew it because of your accent. Because, for example, here in Bogota, we, for example, have what? Agua panela with cheese, yeah? Or chocolate with cheese. But I don't know if in the coast you also
Acá
have
hay
agua panela.
mucho, acá desayunan casi como un almuerzo, solo que en mi caso yo no desayuno de esa manera.
Ah, okay. What do you have for breakfast in, what is a typical breakfast in the coast, in Cerete?
Mashed,
Mashed,
eh,
mashed potatoes, yeah? You
yeah,
want to, yeah,
but
okay.
plátano. Es que no sé cómo decir
Plantain.
plátano.
I'm going to type it in the chat. Wait, es que no sé, wait. Plantain, yes. You have plantains.
Plantain mashed plantain, creo que la,
Mashed plantains. Wait, that
yeah.
sounds really tasty. Mashed plantains. What else? You also
Yuca.
okay, yuca is the same. Yeah, there are some people that, well, no, just let's keep it because that is a traditional food from this part of South America, so there is not like a common translation. But yes, yuca with mashed plantains at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what
With
else?
egg. With egg.
Uh-huh. Like sunny eggs, or what type of eggs? Scramble, or sunny, ¿sí? Como cuando son huevos fritos, sunny eggs, or scramble, que son revueltos. Which ones? Scrambled eggs,
I
or
don't remember to say English. Cocido.
that can be
I don't remember.
boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, which that is, I don't know if it is nutritional, but at least it sounds like that after you have that breakfast, you're gonna feel really full, and you can wait till lunch, no? So you're not going to be like picking and picking and picking and eating snacks and all of that because you're totally full. Okay, thank you, Claudia. Number five wild animals. Which ones?
Lion,
Mm-hmm.
tiger,
Tiger.
tiger, sorry,
That's fine.
panther.
Panther. What else? Three.
I don't remember any
Think
animal.
think about there are many. Like for example, I don't know, animals from the oceans. Which animals?
Shark,
Okay, shark. That is four. What else?
dolphin, dolphin,
Dolphin.
pues,
Dolphin.
dolphin. Yeah,
Now, flying animals. Animals that can fly, or birds that can fly.
I don't remember.
The national bird from the United States. What is it called? You know it? The no idea. The eagle. Yes, the
Oh my
eagle,
God.
or the hawk. Yeah, el halcón, the hawk. Okay. I don't know what any other animals like penguins. Yeah, that is a bird. Or the ostrich, la avestruz, the ostrich. Okay, that was fine. That took more than 1 minute, but it's okay. Now, what about music? Do you like music? Of course. I
Yeah,
feel that a
I
lot.
like music so much. It's my favorite thing.
Which one? Wait, what type of music? It's just that I didn't listen in that moment. It was like cut off.
I listen him too much genres,
A lot.
but my favorite is K-pop.
Okay. So you are into BTS and well, I don't know. What was Blackpink?
Maybe,
Is it?
maybe, but my
Uh,
favorite group is Twice.
Twice. I haven't heard of that yet. I well, when I was a teenager, like I
Yeah,
remember that I used to listen to a band, a Korean band, a K-pop band that was called Super Junior. Have you listened to them, Super Junior? No, they are.
I listen to about.
Yeah, they are like, woo, they were like 11 people in that band. That was like in 2010, back in 2010. So I feel that by currently or in the present day, they are very old, like probably, I don't know, like 35 or something. So
Yeah,
they didn't continue
you know.
playing. Yeah. So, what is the intention here, Claudia? You're going to choose any number and you're going to answer the question that is behind the number. Okay. So, what number?
I choose 5.
Five. Okay. Ooh, that is interesting. And that was what I was telling you. Have you noticed how music preferences are different between generations? In which ways? So, for example, think about your parents, what type of music they like, and your music. So, how are they different, taking into account the different generations? You can say, I think, in my opinion, from my
I
point of
think
view. Hmm?
my preferences and their preferences, they're my parents.
Mhm. Your parents'
No,
preferences.
yeah, no. o sea, ¿cómo se diría tanta? No es tanta.
They are not so different. So, tan diferentes. They are not so different. Yes, that's what you
Yeah,
want to say?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Continue.
Because I also vallenato and they too.
You okay? So you can say I'm also. Well, I'm going to type in the chat. I'm also
Like
into, or I'm also into listening to vallenato. For example, that is a different way of saying I also like vallenato. Okay, is like a more common expression in English. I'm also into, también estoy como interesada, también me gusta mucho, me fascina escuchar vallenato. Okay, so okay, in your case, no, it's not so different, but
yeah,
think about in general. For example, old people, they used to listen to another type of music. And
balada
nowadays, okay.
and the generation actual is reggaeton is
The,
very different.
the current generation, la generación actual, ¿no? The current
Okay.
generation listens to reggaeton. Okay, very good. That is also very respectable. Okay, let's continue with another one. Another number, please.
And I choose 10.
10. Okay. Have you ever played a musical instrument? Which one? Or no?
I
Yes?
have a guitar, but I don't know
You don't know how to
play
play the guitar.
yet, but
Uh,
I learn for the future, maybe.
okay. So your plan is to learn
Yeah,
to play the guitar in the future. Not in this moment. You're not interested in this moment. In
yeah.
the future. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully you can do it, ¿no? No la dejes ahí y perder la guitarrita. Okay, another one. Another
16.
16. Okay. What's your favorite song and why?
My favorite song is, but I don't remember his,
How
his
how to
name.
say it? It's from the group that you told me. What was it? You told me the name.
No es de mi grupo favorito.
Okay, it's not
Wait a
from like
moment.
which one?
Wait a moment. A second.
Okay, okay, that's fine. You're looking for the song.
La
Okay,
estoy
which
buscando.
is this? Okay,
His name is If You Love Her
if you
by
love her.
Forrest Gump.
Okay, so it's an English song. It's not in
Yeah,
Korean. Okay.
it's English.
Okay, it's English. Very good. Okay, and who is and why do you like this song? The rhythm, the lyrics. Why?
The lyrics is so beautiful and the
Mhm. The message.
message
Mhm.
is, is good.
Okay, is romantic? Yes, of course, I think.
Maybe, but also I could some for dedicate my dad. Sorry, my
Ah,
dad.
okay. So it's to, okay, that is interesting. So it's not like an affectionate or a romantic relationship song, but it's more like fraternal love. Yes?
Yeah, podría ser de ambas.
Ah, okay. Depends on the
Depende
context.
del concepto como lo tome uno.
Depends on the context. Very good. Okay, let's continue with two more questions, two more numbers. Another number, which one?
13.
13. Let's see. What's your favorite love song? Well, this is very similar to the previous one.
Yeah.
Do you have a different one? Let's check another one, another number, because it's very, very similar to the last one. Another number.
2.
2. How does music affect the way that you feel? And do you have a playlist for depending on your mood? Like for example, if you're sad, I'm going to listen to this playlist because it's very sad. Or if you're very happy, you listen to another one, or no, or how, or music doesn't affect the way that you feel.
Eh, I have one. I affect my mood.
Uh-huh.
Eh, it's Ed Sheeran songs.
Ed Sheeran song. Which one?
Perfect. Because
Ah, okay. But it makes you feel happy or sad or how?
Bob
Uh,
ambas.
like kind of
because
like kind of nostalgic, probably.
because I looking for forward. How do you say in English? Dedicating.
Somebody that wait, I forgot how to say that. You can say dedicate, but it doesn't sound very natural to me. So let's look for that. Dedicar. Mm, um, it says dedicate. That's the word. Yeah, as
Dedic.
you said.
I'm looking
Okay.
forward. Dedicate.
Okay. So you are looking for somebody, that special person to dedicate that song to. Okay.
Someday.
Okay. Someday. That there is hope. Okay. And the last one. Last question.
7.
7. Do you prefer listening to music at home or in concerts, and why?
At home,
Why?
but live concert. I could.
Live concerts.
I don't know because it's difficult to choose.
It's difficult to choose.
But at
Why?
home,
At home is more what? More
I choose
personal, no?
at home because
Mhm.
it's my space personal.
Like personal space.
Yeah. Um. So
So you prefer listening, and you prefer
I'm
like,
I'm quiet.
okay. So you put on your earbuds and you listen to it, or you played it aloud and you have the volume up.
Allow.
Uh, So that
Mm,
shows how you are feeling in that moment, how that
yeah,
song makes you feel. Okay. Okay, that is good to know. Oh, because it's more personal and it's more sentimental, no?
yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you for now I know which one is your favorite music. What is your favorite song? Wait, I forgot. Is Do You Love Her? How Much You Love Her? What is the name of the song so I can listen to it later on? The song that you said, How Much You Love Her?
Ay, ya hasta se me olvidó.
Okay,
Pero ya,
that's fine.
ya se la puse.
Okay, so you can type it in the chat, the title of the song. And now, I would like to share a pronunciation topic. Yeah. And this is something that is very, very common in English and that you may discover in practice when you get to study in Introduction to Linguistics. So, pronunciation has to do with two aspects that are called phonetics and phonology. Yeah, that is the how sounds are produced in order to say words. Yeah, so here we have this. Can you try to say this that is here? A man with a, can you try to say this sentence? A man with a long,
Wait,
if you
teacher.
love her. Okay, that's good. If you love her.
Can you repeat the
Uh-huh. The instruction. The instruction is very simple. Here in my screen, there is a sentence. And my intention is that you try to say or to pronounce it. Okay, a man with a,
okay. A man with a long beard drank his beer slowly, then screaming when a bear walked into the pot.
okay, yes, a man with a long beard ran his beard slowly, then screamed when a bird walked into the pub. So as you can see, these three words, they might be a little bit confusing when it comes to pronunciation, no? And they are called minimal pairs. So what is a minimal pair is basically when there are a group of words, in this case, this is three words that are different by one sound. Yeah, usually they have only, they are monosyllables or only one syllable. And the intention is that when you practice or when you know these minimal pairs, you can improve your pronunciation. Yeah. When you are speaking, like, for example, with a native person, you are going to be better pronouncing certain words. Yeah. So, for example, here we have this word, sheep, and this one that is sheep, sheep, sheep. Yeah. What is the difference? That this, the I in here, the sound is short, and in the second, sheep, the sound is longer. Yeah, sheep, sheep.
Es
So,
como si oveja se
mhm,
dijera como con felicidad, sheep.
uh-huh, sheep, uh-huh. That is, yes, that is exactly. That is a good interpretation of the use of this. When you get to the course of Introduction to Linguistics, you are going to learn that this is a phoneme. These two, the pink letters, they are called phonemes. Yeah. So this one, the ones that are in capital lettered, los que están en mayúscula, like for example in this case, el sonido es corto, pum, But in this one, cuando tienen los dos puntos o el colon, el sonido se prolonga. Okay, so that is important when you are pronouncing some words. Listo? Remember, they are called minimal pairs. So we are going to practice a little bit in here. Esto no, porque esto era colaborativo. Here. Here, let's watch this video that I have here, and they explain real quick what minimal pairs are. It's very short. It's only 1 minute. So I'm going to turn off my mic, and here they explain what.
English lessons.
Today's mini English lesson is about minimal pairs. What are minimal pairs? Minimal pairs are a pair of words that vary by a single sound, and they're very important for pronunciation. So, the first example we're going to look at is I. Altogether, I. Second sound, E. Now we notice on this sound that we have two dots. That means that the sound is longer. E. E. For example, sit on the seat. Sit on the seat. Now, if you get this wrong, it would sound seat on the seat. You get the nouns and the verbs mixed up. Nobody knows what's happening. Everybody's confused. Sit on the seat. Number 2, and A, like Italian. A. So, A. For example, wait. It's wet. Again, if you get this mixed up, wet, it's wait, it's a lot of confusion. No. Third example, O, and or. For example, so you saw the film. Altogether, so you saw the film. If you get this wrong, saw you saw the film, too much confusion. We have the first one, sit on the seat, wait, it's wet, so you saw the film. These were 3 examples of minimal pairs. Enjoy and practice.
So, as you as you can see, minimal pairs. If you love her, okay. Minimal pairs are these words that they have a different spelling, but they have different sounds. For example, here, where is it? Wait, let me see. Here I have these words, and the intention is that you can try to help me to organize them. Wait, how can I? No. For example, here we got the classification of these words. I have the first word, cup, then cup, and cut. So if you listen to them, they all sound very similar, but in reality, or the phonetic transcription, ¿sí? Que es un término que vas a ver en Introduction to Linguistics, esa transcripción fonética is different, y es lo que nos genera que la pronunciación sea diferente. Entonces tenemos cup, cup, cut. Now, I have this list in here. I don't know if you have, well, the intention is that you try to help me to organize in these 3 columns that I have here. So, for example, the word beat, we can put it in here in number 2, yes? And which from this list is similar to beat? Pueden ser another word, a second word, and even a third word. From these ones, ¿cuál crees que tiene una pronunciación igual? Beat. ¿Cuál otra? De esta lista que está acá.
Fight, like a beat.
Ajá, okay. This one. And now, yo no sé si tú puedes acceder a Canva in this moment. Es que traté de compartir esto, pero no me dice que tienen que registrarse en Canva. Or we can, yes? Okay. So I'm going to share this link with you in here, and you can help me yourself to classify the words here. Okay. Y lo que vas a hacer, and what you are going to do is to organize the words into the columns. Okay, so here we have, okay, another one. from the video. Very, very easy. Voy a hacerlas más fáciles. So and saw. So and saw. ¿Ya? Después entrar, ok. And what else is similar? Ahí puedes tú organizarlas. I don't remember if in the video they mentioned, no, they didn't. Sit and sit. No, it's not here. Okay, so you can copy and paste the words, or if you want, you can write them in the list. It's up to you. We have a berry, bet, think, note, three. No, this is three. I'm sorry. Three, but, no, thing, now, very, bat, leave, three, not, think, and very. Very, very, very. Okay. Very. Okay, think. Thing. Think, thin. And there is one more, no? Okay. Take this out.
It's little
Confusing?
slow
Okay. Okay, so
because
let's.
estoy en el teléfono.
Okay. So that's fine. So you can help me. I mean, for example, the easiest one is tree. Yeah. So tree, and then we have number 3, no? So I can help you to make it a little bit faster. Okay, and what else? Which ones are minimal pairs?
No,
No. No. And
now,
now. They are very almost similar. Okay, what else?
mm,
Ay, no le agregué a esta ninguna. Okay. Okay. That is my mistake. I'm sorry. What else? This is number 4, actually.
no,
Sorry for that. Note. Okay, note.
podría.
Note and
Not.
not. That is 7, 8. Wait. We already have this one here and this one. So we have these ones left.
Very.
Very or very? Very or very?
Very.
Very. Okay, very good. And
Now,
very. Okay. Which one? Which one?
very.
Okay, very, very, and weary, ¿no?
Very. That's
Weary es como desgastado, como cansado. Okay, that is 8. And finally, we have, can you please help me pronouncing these words?
but.
This bat, bat. No, this is bat, and this and this is but. And this one was here. I'm sorry. Beat, bet. That was number 2. Bet. Apuesta. Bet. Okay, so that is what we have. A cup, cut, beat, so, saw, think, thing, and think. Then we have tree, tree and three, no and now, note and not, very and wary, that and but. Yes, this one, bat. This is like bat, and this is but. Okay, that is the difference between these two. Okay, so now we're going to have, well, this was a quiz, but, well, the intention is that as it's only you are going to practice by yourself. Let me see here. Yes, you can do it by yourself here. Minimal pair. So I'm going to share in this quiz. It's very easy, don't worry. There are audios for you to listen some words, and the intention is that you choose which one is the one that you are listening to, okay? So it's only 2 options in most of the cases, and in one you need to record an audio saying 1 sentence. Okay, so here let's see this. I'm going to join my quiz here. Wait. Ay, no me abre el chat. Okay, here. I don't know what's happening, but mi internet hoy está horroroso. Okay. Here. Okay, so very easy. You lift and choose. Musiquita. Okay. No. What happened, Claudia?
No escuché bien.
That's fine. It's difficult, so don't worry.
No, se escucha bajito por lo que estoy en la llamada.
Okay. Bueno, voy a apagar mi micrófono.
Teacher,
Okay. Yes, how was it?
there is no,
Very, very slow?
no. Bueno, y lo que pasa es que mi teléfono como que no permitió grabar, entonces se me saltó la de grabar mi voz.
Y esa era la que yo más quería. Okay, that's fine. So okay, but how was it? Easy, difficult, challenging, or
Um,
more or less?
More or less.
More or less. Okay, what word do you hear?
Sheep.
Sheep. Okay. Here, what do you hear?
Pool.
Pool. And this is like pool. Then we have what word do you hear?
Hat.
Hat. Wait, that was a pretty easy. What word do you hear? This one was
Prize.
prize. You see, do you listen the Z? Prize.
Prize.
Okay.
And then this was easy.
Face.
Face. And this is like phase. Phase with Z as well. This one,
Dessert.
dessert. Remember, I don't say, imagine that you go like, I don't know, for example, to Australia and you ask for a dessert, but you say desert. So pay attention to that. I want a dessert, and they are not going to understand. So remember, dessert, dessert, postre. This one,
Mary.
Mary, and this is like Mary. This is Mary, and this is Mary.
Berry.
Berry, and this one,
Van.
van,
Van.
van. When I remember that these, I was once in the United States, and I remember that the family that I was living with, they had a van, and I always say, "Are we going in the van?" And they were just like, "What? What is a van?" And I said, "The van, the van." And they were, "No, it's a van, van, like this." So remember that
Van.
van, like van. Okay, so you have to be like very specific in your pronunciation, because if you mispronounce something, they are not going to understand, and they are going to start looking at you like kind of weird. So be attentive with that. Okay, so this one, yes, the sheep and the sheep got sick. Now we need to see this one. The minimals were these two, sheep and sheep, and need, and neat, neat. Okay, and
I
remember,
can now.
yeah,
I can
yeah,
say
yeah.
now.
You can. Do you wanna? Can you what? Wait. I'm sorry.
Can I say now?
Yes, of course. Wait, where is it? Go.
Well, the sheep on the sheep got sick. Now we need to sweep the dead and keep it neat.
Neat. Very yay. Excellent pronunciation. The difference between these two. Go again. The first sentence. Go again.
The
Repeat.
sheep on the sheep got sick.
Hey, very good. You got it. That is great. And now to continue practicing minimal pairs, we are going to have some tongue twisters. How good are you at tongue twisters in Spanish? Are you really good or not so good?
Not good.
Well, now they are in English. So let's try to say these ones that aren't showing you. Okay. Hi, Morgan.
Hello, teacher. Excuse me for joining this long.
This
Look, I
late.
was
Huh?
here at my home was
Mm-hmm.
a power outage, so
Ah, okay,
it
that's
came
fine.
at around four and a half.
Okay, that's fine.
So please
Actually, we were
tell
missing
me,
you because
please tell me. Sorry about that.
no, it's completely fine. We understand. So we are with Claudia, and in this moment we are about to finish, but still you can practice tongue twisters. We were practicing a topic that is about pronunciation and phonetics, which is minimal pairs, that are basically those words that that are monosyllables and they have one or they are different because only one sound. So, for example, Claudia was saying the difference between these two. So, Claudia, can you please go ahead and tell us the difference between these two? The first one, this one. Claudia, can you help us with the difference in the pronunciation of these two words?
Yeah. First is sheep.
And this?
Sheep.
Sheep. Okay, so the pronunciation is, or the sound is longer than in the first word, right? Now, we are going to, Morgan, to continue with some tongue twisters to practice minimal pairs. We just have a quiz on minimal pairs, but okay, that's fine. So I have a couple of tongue twisters. Hi, Laura. Okay, Laura, so now you can participate, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, Laura, go ahead and help us pronouncing this tongue twister that is being presented.
Six, sick, hicks, nick, six, slick, bricks with picks and sticks.
Okay, very good. So, anybody else wants to try? Morgan? I have this one. This is a little bit tricky. So, if anybody wants to say it aloud. Okay, Morgan, you want to go?
Sick, 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 sick. No. Sis, sick, hits, nick, six, sleek, bricks, wind, picks, and sticks.
Okay, now a little bit faster.
Sit, sick, hits, nick, and sleek, breathe, and pits, and sticks.
With picks and sticks. Okay, so, and Claudia, go ahead. Claudia,
Sit,
don't be shy.
sit, hit, knit, sit, slit, breathe with speed and sticks.
And sticks. So it's like six, sick, hicks, nick, six, slick bricks with picks and sticks, right? Now, this one, for me, is a little bit challenging, the second one. So I don't know if anybody wants to try to dare and say it aloud. The second one. Okay, Morgan, you want to go ahead first?
Give me a sec. True, dog. No. Throw,
Tough.
throw, tough.
Okay, so through, tough, throughout, thought, though. Yeah. It can be faster, but that is the intention, or that is like the pronunciation. Through, though, through, tough, throughout, thought, though. So, Laura, you want to go ahead? I know that Laura does it really well. So, Laura.
No, this one is challenging for me to. Through talk, throughout talk, tough, right?
Wait, go ahead again.
Through top. Well, TOUGH is the or thou?
The second, tough.
Yeah, the
Through.
tough,
Uh-huh.
throughout. Sorry, through
Tough.
top, throughout, tough. Tough.
Though.
Though.
Okay.
That's though? The final is though?
The final, though. Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
confuse the second word with the last word.
Tough and though.
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
thought was the final and though was the first.
No.
My
No.
gosh.
Okay, now you have like the difference very clear. So tough though. Okay. Yes, because they are very similar. I mean, in spelling, it's just a matter of changing or moving one H, and now you have a completely different word. So yeah, Claudia, you want to try?
No, it's difficult.
No. Through, tough, throughout, thought, though. Let's do it very slow. Through, tough, throughout, thought, though. Yeah, simple. Because
Brutal,
mhm.
brutal. I,
Through, tough.
I can't.
No, yes, of course. Even for me and for Laura, it's very challenging. So tough, through tough, through. The first one is through. The second, tough. The third, throughout. The fourth, thought. And finally, though. Okay, now this one. Who wants to go ahead? Claudia, go with this one because this is a little bit easier than the second.
The
Claudia.
bottom of the butter bucket is the buttered bucket bottom.
Okay, yes, that is a little bit easier. Now this one, Laura.
If a dog shoes shoes, whose shoes does he shoes?
Okay, yes. Morgan, go with that one. The dog one.
Excuse me, and the orange or the red one?
The dog one.
Okay. If a dog chose, whose shoes does he choose?
If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Yes.
Yes.
If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Now this one, Claudia, go.
Fresh fried fish, fresh fries, fried fish, fresh fish, fried fresh.
Okay, it's a little bit tricky, I know. Okay, so Morgan, try to say it aloud. But that is the intention, Claudia. Morgan, go.
The fish one.
The fish one, yeah.
Fresh fried fish, fish, fresh fries, fried fish, fried fish.
Fish fried fresh. Yeah. So, Laura, go.
Fresh fried fish, fish, fresh fried fish, fresh fish, fried fish.
Yeah. Okay, and this one, I think this is well, this one for me was very tricky. The skunk one, no the bird, but this one. So who wants to try it? I'm gonna try it. It says like a skunk stood on a stump. The stump thought that the skunk stunk. The skunk thought that the stump stunk. What stunk? The skunk or the stump? So who wants to try? Anybody? Volunteers? Morgan, go.
Yeah, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
A fish stood on a stump. The stump though that the skunk stump. The skunk though that the stump scum. What stumped the skunk or the stump?
And remember the intonation of the question at the end, no? What stunk? The skunk or the stump? Okay, yeah, Morgan, very good. So who wants to say it again? Laura or Claudia? No intention. Okay, so
Oh,
yes, Laura, go.
right. A skunk stood on a stump. The stump thought that the skunk stunk. The skunk thought that the stump skunk. That's what skunk the skunk of the stump or the
This,
stump.
the skunk or the stump. Yeah. So, guys, as I know tongue twisters are very challenging even in Spanish, and now I know that in English they are way more challenging. But if we practice them, we might find differences in the pronunciation of certain words, as the ones that Laura highlighted, tough and though. So that is like a good use of tongue twisters in identifying the difference in pronunciation of certain words. So to close, guys, I want to have like a debate, only something that requires one participation from each one of you in order to practice a little bit more about, this speaking skill. So I have planned four different controversial topics. They are very easy, so relax. You are going to get a position either in favor or against of the topic, and you will have to share your opinion on the topic by using some vocabulary that I'm going to present in a moment. So the topics that I have are these ones. The first one is being rich is better than being happy. Tipping culture is toxic and should be banned. Unpaid internships should be illegal, and we are not alone in the universe. So which one are you interested on speaking on from these four? Which one is like the most interesting for you to talk about and discuss?
What is tipping?
Tipping?
What? No, what is tipping culture?
Tipping culture. What is it? For example, you know that in the United States and even here in Colombia, is very typical in some restaurants, especially to give some money to the waiter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
if you know that in the United States, that is super common and it's almost mandatory, no, to give the money for the service
To
that
give
they
a tip,
provide.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
that is tipping culture, yeah. And internships, that are, for example, like pasantías en el SENA, yeah. And you know that in some cases or some institutions, when they have these agreements with some, I don't know, companies, they don't pay to the student, to the intern. So unpaid internships should be illegal. So which one from these four topics are you interested in speaking on? Which one do you think is the most interesting, like the most controversial?
For me, the unpaid internship actually.
Okay, unpaid internships should be illegal. And Claudia and Morgan, which one? Morgan, any vote on any of the four? Or we can go with paid internships should be illegal. Yeah, Claudia, do you have any interest on any of these four topics that are suggested, or either of them is fine? Morgan, is no?
I'm reading and read music. The second one is talks about racism, right?
No, the second one is about these when you are in a restaurant and at the end, when you get the bill to pay for your food, you get to pay something extra for the service that the restaurant has provided. So this money goes usually for the staff, or in this case, for the waiter or the waitresses that has attended you, that has assisted you. So that is tipping, giving extra or giving some money to waiters in restaurants. Yeah. So are you
Oh, I see.
interested in the topic or no? It's just
Uh,
providing one simple comment and that's it. Okay. So Claudia.
uh,
Okay.
I am The last one, we're not alone in this universe.
Okay, we're not alone. Okay, so let's see what Claudia has to say. We can provide one opinion based on this. Let's see, Claudia is typing. So we have inner ships and we are not alone in the universe. Okay, and Claudia, let's explain. Now,
I think my internet.
it's not working properly. So, Claudia, we are choosing one of these 4 topics. In this moment, Morgan shows we are the last one. Okay. So we are not alone in the universe. Listo? That's the one. So here I'm going to write your names. Team 1 is going to be in favor of this, that we are not alone in the universe. And team 2 is going to be against, that we are alone in the universe. Okay, so here, Laura, I have Morgan, and I have Claudia. Okay, so let's see where you can get into. Claudia and Laura in favor, and Morgan is against. Yes? Is that okay? So, what is the intention? You are going to provide only one opinion. Remember, Claudia and Laura, you are in favor of this, that we are not alone in the universe. And Morgan, you are against this, that we are not alone in the universe. Okay? Now, here I have some vocabulary that you can use in order to present your opinion. Yeah? So we are going to present only the opinion and that's it. Yes? So anybody wants to start? It's going to be very, very short. It's going to be only one opinion and that's it about the topic. Remember, we are not alone in the universe. So who wants to start? Morgan, Claudia, Laura?
So I am
First,
agree, right?
Can I
Yes,
start?
you agree with this, that we are not alone in the universe.
Okay, and Morgan is not agree.
He disagrees, yes.
Okay, he disagrees. All right. Well, well, yes.
What?
Personally, I think that we are not alone in the universe. Because, well, according to the structure of the universe, there are so many elements are out there on the space, moving constantly, that makes me think that some starch of water, iron, gas, and other elements are being have been ingredients for creating another planet with life. So somehow, with those ingredients and including oxygen that contains most of the asteroids and rocks on the space, probably it's more than probable that
More than likely.
yeah, more likely that there is more life somewhere out of in the universe.
Okay. So you are saying that all life is based on oxygen. Yeah. So probably.
Well, no, about oxygen, just oxygen. Well, if you look the structure of the Milky Way, example, Saturn is made of gas, and I don't remember Venus. Venus is made of iron, and other planets are combined with other ingredients. And mainly the Earth mainly the Earth has. So I don't know how those elements came up to our planet to get life, yeah, to make life. But I guess somewhere in the universe, other planet have other planet has the same element or more, and the life is existing there, but in a different way.
Okay, you are very into astronomy, no? Because you know a lot about the
Oh
different
no, it's
elements.
because I am primary teacher, primary teacher, elementary teacher.
Okay.
So I supposed to know that information, that kind of information.
Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, so Laura has set a higher standard into your opinion. So guys, remember that it's also a good choice or a good idea to look for information so that you can support your position. If you want, you can look for information on the internet. Okay, so Morgan, what is your opinion? Thank you, Laura, for sharing. That was very enriching.
I am disagree about.
I disagree.
I disagree, and because I think it's absolutely fake. We remember that when God made us, remember what's written on the Bible.
Was written in the Bible.
That's right, the Bible. About how especially in the first chapters of the Bible, Genesis,
Uh-huh.
it started how God created Adam and Eva, and so I think it's just for nonsense about we are alone in the universe, because I think about the aliens are absolutely fake, just um, horror stories, just to scare people.
Mm-hmm. So they are fiction.
Yes, that's pure fiction.
Okay, that is interesting. So we have two different points of view. We got the scientific point of view or perspective, and we got now the religious perspective. So very interesting. Claudia, can you please go ahead with your position on the topic? Remember, you can use this vocabulary that is in here. I don't know if you guys can see that pretty well. Yeah. Yes, Claudia? Remember that you are in favor, that we are not alone in the universe, that there is something else in the universe. Not necessarily, probably, I don't know, like aliens, but any sort of life that we might be unaware of. So, Claudia, what is your opinion?
My opinion, we are not alone in the universe because maybe objects or things in the space, like planet,
Mhm.
there may be life
Mhm.
or extraterrestres. No, no.
Aliens,
Maybe
or you can say outer life forms like this. Okay. So you think that probably in those planets or objects that are around this space, there is some sort of life forms, yeah? Not specifically aliens, but any other life form, yeah?
yeah, of
Okay,
course.
yes. And Laura and Claudia, what is your position or what is your opinion about the religious perspective that Morgan just said? Is it also valid or it
Um,
can go can get
well,
a little bit way?
when I mentioned the elements of the planets and all the stuff that are in the universe, I didn't mention that God didn't participate there.
Okay.
Actually, God is the creator of all the things in the universe. So why
Mhm.
not God to create other beings in the universe? Why
Good.
to be so selfish to think that only the Earth is the only planet with life, and we humans are the only ones in the universe with knowledge and wise. I
Okay.
imagine and I think that somewhere God create other beings better than us
More
somehow.
advanced. Okay. Yes, that is interesting. Morgan, do you want to say something to have a counter argument for Laura or no? Do you want to reboot it or no?
No, I want to hear what the other says.
Well, she just said that when she participated, she didn't mention that God didn't participated in the creation of other life forms. She didn't mention that. So, what is your opinion? And she also says that probably there are other life forms more advanced in terms of
Well,
wisdom and skills, probably.
well, I'll say um, it depends on what the Bible says because everyone will know about the aliens if they were real, judging by what's written on the Bible.
Bible. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
So,
as if it's supposedly the aliens existed then or exist, why is it written on the Bible? Because we should know about them if they exist, right?
mm-hmm. Okay. So you mean that for them to exist, they should be explicitly written in the Bible. Yeah?
Yes, that's right. For
Okay.
example, it's not confirmed since remember last chapters of the Bible talks about the end of the world, and remember,
Revelation.
yes, remember the current state of the world with so many wars happening, and
Mm-hmm.
it is starting according to the what's written on the Bible.
Okay. Okay. So, Claudia and Laura, do you have anything else to say about what Morgan just said?
Yeah.
Laura, go.
No.
There are other, I can tell, well, I'm Catholic, by the way, but
Mm-hmm.
I can say, and I cannot um, tend to trash what other past culture had point at what is in the universe, as the Mayas, as the Indians, as the
Aztecs.
Mesopotamians, Nazcas,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them have point, and the Egyptians too. They have
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that there, out there, out of our planet, there is something else. There somehow there is life. And we haven't understand, if we look at the Bible, we haven't understand how the Holy Spirit came to Maria, and how Jesus is, and where is Jesus from? Example,
Mm-hmm.
yes, because Maria was virgin, right? So how did she get pregnant? They in the Bible they didn't mention how, right?
Okay.
How that is possible, and it's a miracle, as we have seen in our lives. We have miracles every day. Just the opportunity to live and breathe every day and wake up, it's a miracle. So why not to be open mind to and
To the
explore? Just keep standing on the science as a process of faith to understand how life is in the universe. Just
Okay.
not based on the Bible, because Bible is a book made of a lot of people, and sometimes and somehow in the history, Bible have been modified to keep people in a route as they as Christian wants, right? But well, that's my opinion. It's not, and we can stand here because I have a lot of arguments, but I don't want to uh, I don't want to offend other people's religion, because some people could be more religious than me. And
Mhm.
I believe there is a balance between faith and science.
Mhm. Okay, that can be our conclusion, yeah? That there is a balance between religious beliefs and also scientific beliefs. So in this case, we were just having like an exercise to practice and to interact a little bit. And of course, we respect everyone's beliefs and ideas in regards to this. And well, the basis for every interaction and discussion is always respect, yeah, and I think that we mastered that. So guys, that was it. Thank you so much for your participation, Laura. That was an excellent intervention, and Morgan as well, uh, bringing up the scientific concerns and conceptions, and also religious proof. And that was the intention, that you guys got to practice a little bit more. So I don't know if you guys have any other question or something that you would like to add.
No, no more. Thank you, Merce.
Okay, thank you, Laura. Well, it was a shame that you couldn't be participating for the most part, but it was really nice to have you here in this final part
Me
of
too,
the day.
teacher.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about and joining so much late, but here on my
That's fine. Don't worry, Morgan. That's totally understandable. So thank you
um,
so much,
so
guys.
teacher,
Yes,
before finishing the reunion,
the meeting.
um yes, I just to